Good morning. Today we have announced the results for the period ending 31 December 2020. Funds from operations was up 8.2% to $19.8 million, or 10 cents on a per security basis, which is consistent with the prior period after taking into consideration the higher number of securities on issue. Statutory net profit was $31.9 million, a reduction of $7.4 million, largely attributable to non-cash items including property revaluation gains, which were $19 million and $6.5 million lower than the prior period. Rental uplifts and acquisitions increased net property income 6.8% to $24 million. We collected over 99% of rent, up from 98% in FY20, demonstrating the quality of our tenants and the dedication of our asset and property management team in these challenging times. Net tangible assets rose 2.1% to $2.88, with valuation uplifts equivalent to 9 cents of NTA offset by transaction costs predominantly made up of stamp duty. Independently valued industrial assets increased by 7.9% and business park properties increased 1.2%. Throughout calendar year 2020, we independently revalued 100% of our $953 million asset base. In November and December, we committed to acquire 5 high-quality industrial assets for $108.1 million, which equated to an average yield of 6.9% and an average WALE of 3.2 years, demonstrating that we can continue to find acquisitions that are attractively priced day one, whilst also providing the opportunity to add value over the medium term by de-risking the cash flow profile. This growth was funded by a $35 million institutional placement and a $20 million security purchase plan, as well as $90 million of new debt facilities. As a result, reported gearing was 31.1%, the bottom of the board's target 30 to 40% gearing band. The weighted average cost of debt was 2.8% and interest cover was very strong at 7 times. Total leasing completed was 25,100 square metres, and this included extending the lease of the sole tenant at 32 Garden Street, Kilsyth until 2030, as well as a new 10,000 square metre lease at South Park Drive in Dandenong South for 7 years. Small to medium-sized tenants remain active across our business park properties, with 18 deals completed at BTP totalling 1,750 square metres and 4 deals at Rhodes Corporate Park totalling 720 square metres. I'm really proud that our teams continued to deliver these outcomes throughout these challenging times. Key portfolio metrics are 97% occupancy, the weighted average cap rate is 6.16%, and the weighted average lease expiry is 5.1 years. The portfolio is now 37 properties, of which 61% are industrial by value and 39% business park properties. With regards to other value-add initiatives, the development of a new childcare facility at BTP was completed and will generate an 8% yield on cost. And we are expanding the Westrack facility, which is scheduled to complete in July 2021 and will generate a yield on cost of 6.75%. Since 2017, APN has been actively reducing carbon emissions and enhancing the energy efficiency across the portfolio, largely through investments in solar and LED lighting. Approximately 2.5 megawatts of solar has now been installed, and CO2 emission reductions for FY21 are anticipated to be 3,800 tonnes. As we step up our efforts to be more accountable, we released our inaugural sustainability statement in October 2020, and we anticipate becoming the first REIT to achieve carbon neutrality in accordance with the Climate Active Organisation Standard, an Australian government framework recognised by the EU Commission and the World Bank. Looking ahead, guidance has been reiterated at the previously upgraded level of 19.7 to 19.9 cents per security of FFO, reflecting approximately 2 to 3% growth on FY20, and the distribution has been confirmed at 17.3 cents per security. Distributions are paid quarterly, and at the time of recording, the distribution represents a 6% distribution yield. Guidance is subject to market conditions continuing and no unforeseen events. Should you require further information on APN Industria REIT or APN Property Group, we have provided the relevant links below. Thanks for your interest, and I look forward to the opportunity of speaking with you shortly.